safe. Bitch, Memphis about as safe as a 1984 car seat with your baby in the front seat without a seatbelt. It's Memphis safe. Yeah, yeah, Memphis safe. It's safe for me. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that, man. What's up, man? Yeah, let's talk about these Memphis beefed up ass crime statistics they done gave y'all and beef up ass arrests. Okay. I know y'all been seeing these damn TikTok videos of these motherfuckers. I ain't heard a gunshot. I ain't. I'm like, man, are y'all paid actors? Where y'all live? It's Memphis Safe with the U.S. National Guard touchdown. Bitch, it's the same ass shit over and over. I mean, the young niggas went in the house for a little minute, but shit, it was just a helicopter just passed over me now. I'm outside in the streets. I ain't in the house or in the car doing no live. I'm outside in these Memphis streets. What's up with it, Candy Wiggs? I love you, baby. What's up with it? How you doing? I'm outside in these streets. Okay, y'all, I'm on my porch. So, yeah, is Memphis really safe? Honestly. Honestly, half and half. Because you got more troopers. You got a lot of troopers, right? You got a lot of them. A whole lot of troopers, man. There's so many of them, they arresting the police. They done caught the Tennessee troopers and caught the police doing so much illegal ass shit in Memphis. They been doing it, you know? So all the fucking truth coming out, man, the Tennessee troopers now arrest, I know at least about 5 of them goddamn MPD officers. 2 for drag racing, 1 for showing inappropriate pictures to her. He got that P charge. You know, the other ones and shit, they just for disorderly or whatever conduct. But it's Memphis safe, honestly. Yeah, it's half and half. You know what I'm saying? It's half and half. I feel safe. I feel safe. But let me tell you something. 'Cause, do right, man. Because these folks out here, they out here, y'all. They are out here. I promise you. You drive your ass on down the street. That's a scare tactic. That's a scare tactic they use. It's a whole lot of law enforcement. What is it? Homeland Security? Yeah, Homeland Security. Goddamn it, I got caught up. Goddamn, I'm so happy my nephew took all them goddamn charges. I ain't lying. I was happy my nephew took them goddamn charges. Ooh, Lord. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, nephew. I love you for that. You're a real nigga. But yeah, though, only people that's complaining is them motherfuckers that ain't got no goddamn license, ain't got no damn tags. People getting picked up on warrants, so I think they are inflating the statistics of a wet of arrest. Yeah, arrest. I know they inflating that shit because I have asked a lot of Memphians. I have walked up to them, hey, do you feel that there's a difference in the city with the U.S. National Guard, with the HSI, with the hell no, hell motherfucking no. Some people just say hell no. Some people be like hell yeah, man, took my kids out in the wild. You know what I'm saying? So it's half and half. Honestly, I yeah, I feel like Memphis is safe, but safe for me might not be too safe for you because they back at this shit. They back at it, man. They went in the house for about a week. They went in the house for about a week with all these law enforcement agencies. Motherfucker went in the house for about a week. They played the game, fucked on baby. Baby got tired of their motherfucking ass drinking up all the damn Capri Suns. And you gotta get your ass out of here. You know what I'm saying? So they back outside. I done heard probably like 2 gunshots tonight. Not as much as I would if they weren't here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a difference. I don't feel there is a difference. Candy Wiggs says she do not feel there's a difference. Just like the 72% of Memphians in the city feel like that. The rest of them feel like they're being not targeted, but they feel offensive. They feel threatened. I mean, just think about it. You're driving down a street and you got what, about 3 agencies behind you, when you feel a little, you know, what it do?
Hey,
Hey, hey, what's up, old school?
oh, not much, not much. I see this a whole new little YouTube feature, something, something, with this
Yeah, it is, but it is.
old messed up phone that I got.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. But we just sitting here talking about, is Memphis crime? Is Memphis really safe? Honestly,
Well, like I said, I don't know. That's why I would
hi Wilma.
I'd be hitting you up. You know what I'm saying?
Uh huh. And I'm
Asking
telling
you,
them,
could you there? See?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm here. Yes, I am. And I'm telling them that I believe that the city is like beefing up the arrest statistics to look good for Trump or look good
Hmm.
for the governor or whoever. I see our mayor then got his funky ass back on board. He was a hater. He couldn't beat him, so he had to join them. You know what I'm saying? That man knew goddamn well that the city of Memphis needed help in fighting some damn crime. Bitch, y'all been motherfucking doing the goddamn crime. If the Tennessee
Hmm.
troopers are arresting officers, so something ain't fucking right. I knew shit wasn't right in Memphis on that Tyrese Nichols case. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
All this motherfucking corruption and shit. Do you feel safe? Yeah, I feel safe. Might not be safe for you, but I feel safe. But Memphis just ain't safe like they putting it out to be in the media, y'all. For
Right.
real. They back out here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, Wilman, you know I'm telling the truth.
Cause see, that's the thing. It's like, well, some people they seeing stuff and they don't know. Like I told you about
Yeah,
all that stuff. Them protests they talk about. They have these protests in Chicago and the this and that and all this other stuff with ICE, right?
right.
That ain't going like the way these folk they making like it's going. Now the place that they doggone having the protest at, because I give you the numbers. 'Cause I'm not from there, but I'm from Chicago.
Uh
Now
huh.
the place they having the protest at is a little village right outside. It's right over the borderline
Okay.
of Chicago. So it's not Chicago, it's Broadview.
Okay.
Now, if you look at they doggone police vehicles, they police cruisers are all black with blue letters.
Ooh.
Chicago police vehicles are all white with checkerboard stripe going on an angle and got
Yeah,
in big bold
that's
red.
they classic. That's they
Right.
trademark.
And the
That
big bowl.
checkerboard, that shit go all the way back to the fucking mafia days.
Yeah. So that's it. So all right, that ain't Chicago. They got like 8,000 people that live there. Tops.
Okay.
Right?
8,000.
8,000.
Not many. Let's go.
Okay. It's 68.5% black.
What?
It's 11.6% non-Hispanic white.
Mm.
Them folk they got out there doing what they doing don't even live there.
Wow.
Them folk are them paid people like when, and I know you seen them out there when they was doing all the George Floyd riots. They had U-Haul trucks with pallets of bricks and rocks and all this other stuff for
Yeah,
everybody to
yeah.
sell. Yeah, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Now let the people that live out there pull
Uh
up
huh.
on their ass. They gonna get the hell on.
Yeah.
They gonna get the
Yeah.
hell on because they don't know.
Because
It's like if you talking like you know you just rounded up to doggone 70%, right?
right.
That's 7 out of 10. You know what I'm
Seven out of
saying?
ten.
7 out of 10. are black.
Okay,
1 out of 10 are white. Oh, they run their ass up out of there with the quickness if everybody show up. Be like, hey, y'all get y'all ass on out of here. Cause see, they tried to do that foolishness in my old neighborhood in
yeah,
Chicago, right?
right.
They had BLM and the rest of them in there, and it was this cat that was the leader of the protest in Inglewood. He got on the bullhorn. He's like, if you are not from Inglewood, leave. Get the hell on, or you gonna get hands put on you. You only gonna get one more warning, and this is it. If you are not from Inglewood, you need to leave right now. Well, they got the hell up out of there.
No.
And it's like y'all
Oh, cause
easy.
he had knew to play. He knew to play.
Yeah. You had
He
all
knew
these
to
white
play.
folks and all these other folks over there talking about something. No justice, no peace, no racist police, uh, defund the police, all this stuff. It's like y'all ain't even from here. You all wouldn't dare come around this neighborhood by yourself
You know it.
in the daytime. So hell no.
Well, we already been knowing they had been paid to do stuff like that.
Yeah. So it's like y'all
Just
better get
like
the
the
hell on.
motherfuckers spinning, just like the motherfuckers spinning that damn narrative about Memphis this and Memphis that. My kids can play in the backyard. You young motherfuckers come back outside and play. You ain't playing the game where your ass in that. All this shit there. These young niggas outside right now, motherfucking scritching tires and doing 808s in the middle of the damn street right now. I'm in the
Mm,
streets. You hear that shit?
mm-hmm.
They don't give a fuck. So, therefore, you know I'm not lying. I'm not hating or none of this. I'm just letting the world know that Memphis is inflating arrest statistics.
Yeah, because
And
the
if
thing
they
is this.
are arresting people, you arresting old ass Mr. David, who got an old ass pickup truck. His tag has a cover on it, but it's his tag. That shit fucked up. Yeah, he gone in jail. He knew about this shit 3 years ago. All right.
Yeah. Then you got, like I said, you got all this going on, and it's like, okay, just like I told you, the military does not have the right to lock up anybody. They can't put handcuffs or hands on you.
Yeah, I
Period.
know I'm telling the truth. I know I'm telling the truth, Ken.
They can't do a thing. Now somebody busts a cap at them, oh,
Uh
it's
huh.
over with.
Oh yeah, you know it's over with after that.
Yeah, that's what the rules of engagement dictate. You can only fire if fired upon. They fire upon them, they gonna doggone let it loose.
You know they gonna let this stuff loose. You
And that
know they gonna
and
let it.
that is what you don't want. And that's why I was telling all of us like y'all don't
They
want it.
probably can't arrest you. Hey, the guard can't arrest you, but they can shoot shit out of you, man. Quit
There
playing with
you
them.
go.
Do
That's just
not
like
play with them. I'm for real.
yeah.
Don't play with them, y'all. Look, you Memphis people, I'm telling you that. They gonna, hey, any threat, just remember, domesticated or foreign. Just remember them two words. Play with them if you want to, like you playing with these Tennessee troopers, sending their ass on high speed chases. I done seen 6 high speed chases down 3rd Street, 2 down Winchester and Night Honor, 2 more down on Crump. Man, they taking the Tennessee troopers, giving that truck a run for his money, and the motherfucker slow.
Yeah. And the thing is this, everybody gotta think to themselves. Now the
Yeah,
last
well, but the
time
National Guard is still here.
yeah, but the last time you had a situation with the National Guard and they shot some folk up, who went to jail?
The people that got shot up,
Thank you.
they went to jail dead.
That's who went to jail.
Book his ass in dead.
Yeah, that's it. So they can be thinking, well, you can sue the government and all right, keep on.
Yeah.
Play that game if you want to. No, sue the government. No, you're gonna get hot lead in your ass.
You gonna get fucked off.
That's
You are.
it.
So y'all Memphis people, stop playing. Okay, keep playing with Tennessee Tubers all you want to. Keep playing with them.
Yeah, play with them, play with Memphis PD,
PD, yeah, well, you know,
all
Memphis
of that.
PD, they
When it come to anybody federal, you better pump your brakes so your
man,
brakes
the
don't get
Memphis
pumped.
police department ain't shit but the motherfucking nigga behind the liquor store selling nickel bags of blunts. Tennessee
Mm.
Trooper ain't shit but the powder man up on the hill watching the weed man because he taking his customers. And the U.S. National Guard, that's slick like the boss. He just up there sitting there looking at y'all dumbass because he own the neighborhood.
See? And the thing is this: if they get on that, well, I'd be like, okay, go ahead, bust
Yeah,
it, but bust a shot if you want to, bust a shot if you want to.
yeah.
You're gonna find yourself in a very, very not breathing no more situation.
Gonna be doing I wish I could have, I wish I would have.
Yeah, because this gonna clearly, it's clearly in this damn phone I got. I'm like, there we go. Now it's back to the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, this phone's screwing up. But yeah, but this here is like, they gonna catch three to the chest, and they gonna have a doggone picture on it. They face on a T-shirt.
Oh yeah, Wilma, of course the city has a lot of corruption in it. I mean, just look at the infrastructure of the city itself. You understand me? If you was to drive down Elvis Presley today, I promise you, by the time you get off Elvis Presley, you will need alignment in your car for your tires, okay? Okay? You can tell about what they're building and leaving. I remember when they built that $1 million ass hot dog stand downtown and the contractor bailed out on Memphis. $1 million hot dog stand ain't in use for shit. You right, Wilma. A lot of goddamn corruption.
But look at this page. Now, they've been building the Obama Library in Chicago for how many decades now?
Three?
Not three, but they've been building that. When was he out of office? That was 12 years ago.
Yeah, well, one. Going
They've
on
been
two.
bu- they've been building that library for a good 10, 11 years, maybe 14. I don't know. It don't take that damn long to build shit.
Man, it taking Memphis and Arkansas goddamn that long to build a damn bridge.
Yeah, I'm
Every
like,
time I go over the Memphis Arkansas Bridge, it's always some construction.
man,
Always. I don't give a damn what day it is, what year, what month. It can be ice on the ground. It's gonna be some construction. What the fuck is y'all out here working for? It can be raining. It's
yeah,
always some construction, man. They
yeah,
been working on that damn Arkansas and Memphis Bridge for 30 years.
yeah. That's the thing. They gotta have something that people seen to account for the money. Now let me doggone hit this mic and see what this thing say. Uh,
Okay.
how long has the Obama Library been under construction in Grant Park? See if it'll tell me. Uh, God damn, where my glasses at? Cause that's the extra broke phone.
Okay.
It said it's being built Jackson Park, not Grant Park. Okay, Jackson Park. Whoopty doopty doo. Uh, it's been underway over 4 years with a ceremonial groundbreaking held in 2021. The center is planned to open in 2026.
Shit, it sound like they finished that motherfucker then.
They ain't finished shit. They ain't finished the doggone thing. And the
Man,
corruption for that is, remember I told you that big house music picnic thing they have out there at Jackson
Oh
Park.
yeah, you told me you were going to. How did that turn out? Tell me
No,
how you.
I didn't go this year. I got sick, but I didn't go. The one I'm talking about, the one in Chicago. I didn't go to that one. Now,
Okay.
um, they getting the doggone the crooks in the city getting the money from that picnic that they
Mm.
have out there every year, and that's right
Yeah,
where
yeah, yeah. That
that's right
backhand ass shit. The
that's right
promoter
where they
gotta
supposed to
pay the
be.
vendor. I need to really did because it's going through. What is it? Preceding pre what pretent or hey, order your tickets now before it's too late. Ass shit. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah. Selling
See,
slot.
and then and the
We
thing is
call it
this:
selling slot.
they still having all that, and that's right where the library is supposed to be built. So I'm like, y'all can have this thing every damn year, but y'all can't have a library built in a damn year. It ain't that big.
Of
J-
course, Wilmer. There are. They keeping their goddamn money for themselves. Let me tell you something, and I ain't fixing nothing. Let me tell you something. Our governor was so goddamn fast to send money to fight some fucking crime, but won't send no goddamn money for these teenage boys in this program called We Are the Future. Won't send no money for them programs on the gang anti-awareness and other, other co-op associations and stuff. You fast to do that. Where would that money go? Well, it gotta go to pay for the military. Don't it cost $1 million a day? Old school to keep the military here.
But I don't know how much it costs for that. But I know with the stuff you were talking about, they're not gonna put money in that because you got federal funding set aside from Washington for anti-crime initiative programs, as they call them.
All
That's
right, all
why
right.
they doing the same thing in Chicago. You got
They
all these
doing that
things.
in Chicago too.
They call them youth intervention programs, right?
Right, right, right.
They youth intervention programs. But where the building that they intervening and talking to these youths? Where the building at? Ain't no address because it ain't no building. So where that money going? Huh?
In the pockets of
Thank you.
those
See that?
different
But
accounts.
but if they let the police do their job and crime drop, then what? They ain't gonna be getting that government money to put in their pocket.
Some of them are doing their job though. Some of the police officers doing their job, but they getting a fucking black eye in this damn city. They getting a black eye in this damn city right now. Yes, the whole world is under construction. Everywhere you travel, everywhere you travel, the world under construction.
Yeah.
You know what's
And
going on?
it's the same in
I'm
any
telling you, Wilma. Say it, Wilma.
it's the same in any city you go in that's Democrat run. Any city that's Democrat run. They've been building up Canterbury in Atlanta for how long?
A long ass
About
time.
5 years. Then they had this other area that they shut down to do some. They gonna widen the road. It was shut. They had the businesses in there hurting. It was 3 years it took for them to make the road wider.
Thanks,
Now,
Wilma.
now they got this other something going. They building some type of ramp that's supposed to be another ramp for the freeway to make it easy for this and that. That's gonna be lasting who the hell knows how damn long. Then they were trying to get the train to go all the way up to Gwinnett County, but the people in Gwinnett County, it's like hell no, they make it too easy for them niggas to get up here. Nope.
So, what area of what township or what area state that is where the case log is bagged all the way up? People are not going to court for years. Oh. Shut up.
I I can't remember which state.
You can't.
I can't remember which state, but I
Man,
tell
they're giving their what you call them public defender people 600 caseload, and they're not allowed to have over 200 caseload. I said, you must be out your mind, judge or whatever the hell you are, to get them public defenders overworked like that. Of course, ain't nobody go see the judge. It's just
yeah,
not enough.
they just doing what they do. Like I seen this other stream popped up. I was like, I don't even be with they whatever that is because
Yeah,
they, they,
it stick out in my mind because the saddest arrest they had was the little old fruit man selling watermelon and mango whatever without a food permit, and they arrested him. And he been in that motherfucker for 9 months. Ain't seen a judge. Can't get a bond. Then
yeah,
y'all locking up 88-year-olds, man. What's going on, man? That concrete bed, man, gonna have them folks fucked up.
yeah, and I mean it's just it don't make no sense. And it's like these folk down here, they acting such a damn fool. It don't page. It don't make no damn sense.
Yeah,
You had it was some twins, right? 6 months
right.
old twins. The baby disappeared. The dude gonna tell the police he got robbed at gunpoint and they took the baby.
Okay.
I'm
That's what
like,
he said.
that's what he said. I'm like, man, ain't nobody kidnapping black babies. Gonna rob you and kidnap a 6 month old. Well, you don't get the hell out of here with that lie. So they got him on like traffic warrant or whatever it is, so they can have him locked up, right? Then 2 days later, they find the baby not far from the apartment where they all lived at.
Yeah.
Now him and the mama is locked up, and the other twin is in state custody.
Okay. Okay.
Because they found the baby out there dead.
Damn.
I'm like, 6 month old baby. Now you know a 6 month old ain't done nothing.
Yeah.
They ain't done nothing but eat and shit. That's
Oh my
it.
God.
Eat, cry, and shit. And I'm like, man.
And you did that to that baby.
Then of course you got about there. Well, you know, I pray that shut
Yeah.
up. I don't want to hear that shit. No, you don't believe with the power of what? That's a 6 month old child. Didn't ask to be here. Didn't do nothing to nobody. Got a twin that won't have no. That's a child that should just be taken to a whole other state and not even allowed to know who their birth family is.
Oh man.
You know, before they be messed
Yes,
up
it
in the
is a
head.
shame, Candy. Yes, it is, and I can't believe them folks still working on construction for 45 years on Freeway 35. They need their ass whooped, Wilma. They need their ass whooped.
Yeah,
Cause they
well,
pocketing money. They pocketing it.
that's what
You
they
ought to see
do.
how they fix a damn pothole in Memphis.
See,
Just
this,
throw rocks in that motherfucker with glue. Go on,
this,
drive and get the
yeah,
fuck out of here. Damn.
this, yeah, this how the game go. They get X amount of money per year for the budget. It's use it or lose it. So if they use it up before the end of the year, whereas they ain't got money to complete the project rather, they get more money the next year. All they doing is bleeding the state taxes.
Yeah.
Cause I tell you, like they had a story about Georgia saying that Georgia got a state tax uh leftover money, shit. I can't remember how much money it is. I know it's a lot of money.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
let me hit that because they had that on the news too, talking about how
Okay.
well Georgia doing tax wise. How far ahead is the state of Georgia in taxes? Let's say the difference. What would let's- how
What
far
it saying?
ahead?
What it
I'm
saying?
trying to find it, and it says Georgia.
CPS, you right.
What the hell? Let me see if I could. Fox News Atlanta. Let me see if they got the story on here because I couldn't find it, but they had some story, and they're like on some goofy. Then you had some dumb called in a bomb threat to Piedmont Hospital. This old motherfucker, his
Man, why
dog.
the fuck they do this shit?
Yeah, now he too dumb to know your name and location is located GPS to your phone, right?
Right.
They went straight to his doggone apartment. Tum 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 tum. Yes, da da da. Come on out. You called in about. I didn't do it. Yes, you did. Come on out. You going to jail? No, I did because I just. I did. See, there's two inmates hospitalized after back-to-back stabbings in Fulton County Jail. That's every day. That ain't even news no more. Remember, I told you about them at the city jail. They be busting through the wall to get to the person in the cell next door to them if they be popping off at the mouth and snuff them.
Man, I had the video up of the girl at the Dollar General getting ran over
Mm-hmm.
by a customer.
Crazy. Well, I can't find that doggone, but it's millions and millions and millions. Uh oh, here it is. Surplus $14.6 billion
Mm.
because they spending the tax money
Ooh,
right.
somebody got a damn Corvette. Somebody got a
No,
Bentley.
no, no, that not down here. No, that's from the tax money here, taxpayers. This a red state and a right red state. They like, nah, we ain't. Now y'all in Atlanta, y'all do what you do. We ain't giving y'all a damn thing. Y'all paying y'all taxes. You better make it work. And $14 billion in surplus. So what
That's
that does
crazy.
is offsets all the rest of the taxes. So they like, all right, how much of this can we doggone use for 1 year to lower the taxes in this state, the sales tax or whatever we got to do to give some tax relief to the residents, and that's what they do with the money. Every time it's extra money, it get passed back over to the people. Like last year, what they did, they took the surplus money and divvied it up, and everybody got like a $300 bonus in their state income tax return.
Yeah.
Gave the money back. Was like, hey, no, we got all this extra money. Give it back to the doggone people that's working.
It
Everybody
makes
got
sense. Why
it's like
not? Shit.
yeah, like a stimulus check. So that's what I said. They doing things right down here. These other states, shit. You got Chicago got a doggone they $1.5 billion in a hole with the budget, trying
Wow.
to figure out where they gonna get that money from. And you got Georgia as a state is almost 15 billion ahead of the game.
You see what a difference that makes? Look at that big
Mm-hmm.
old difference. That's a large margin.
Yeah.
That's a large margin. What y'all been doing?
Mm-hmm. You can go all rolling around through Georgia, and you just be rolling, raw high,
I'm
getting
telling you.
Atlanta.
So back to it.
Construction,
Is
construction,
Memphis
construction.
safe? Is Memphis safe? Honestly, half and half. Some say yes, some say no. I say yeah and no. I can see a motherfucker get shot at the light 5 miles from me, pull up 10 miles and see the police. You feel safe? Yeah, I'm gonna go straight in that grocery store where they parked it.
Yeah, well, I tell you,
Let me,
my thought.
I got another freak story for you.
Uh,
September the 16th. It was September the 16th. We had two deaths in the same area, 5 miles from each other. Both of the guys have the same name, and both of the guys died on the same, like, one died jumping off the bridge, and one died getting hit on a
on
motorcycle
the
on the
bridge.
other bridge. Both of them had the same first name.
Damn.
Died 5 minutes from each other, September the 16th in Memphis, Tennessee. Two freak accidents. That's crazy to me. Yeah, that's a crazy story right there. That's a crazy story. I had to share it because my cousin and I was talking about it today.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say their name, for
Right, but
out
it,
of
yeah,
respect
it,
for, yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah.
Respect for the family.
Yeah, yeah, but I knew
Yeah,
one of
some.
them personally. I knew one
Yeah.
of them personally, and that really just took my mind somewhere else. That was September the 16th.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was crazy. That was crazy in Memphis with the National Guard.
yeah.
Oh
Well,
my.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like with all that, with the National Guard and all that, it's just to it's a show of
Sir,
force. That's
say
all.
say it.
It's a show of force. That's all. They can't do nothing, but it's
So
just a
so
show of
old
force.
school. So old school is Memphis safe, honestly.
Like I said, I'm not there, so I
Now, from what been
from
seeing.
from oh from what I've been seeing, Memphis is the safest city since Washington D.C. Let what
All
folks
right,
say,
all right,
what
all
people
right.
putting on videos on, they make it
Okay, but
like,
what you been hearing?
oh, my kids can play in the backyard now, and I ain't gotta watch them because I ain't hear no more gunshots and this and that, and uh, you can go to the gas station. All them YNs ain't hanging out there at the gas station no more. They saying that on YouTube.
They
You
got to
know,
be paid to say. I think they being paid
I mean,
because
I don't
when we
know.
go
I don't.
outside, when we
Yeah.
go outside, all we see is nobody. Then you start seeing a lot of law enforcement. It's less traffic. It's more of, like I said, some people just feel threatened. I'm like, how you feel threatened if you're not doing nothing wrong? You feel
Well,
some
that's the
feel
main.
safe,
That's
some
the
feel
main
threatened, some
idea.
say yes, some say no. Is Memphis safe? Honestly, yes and no. I
Well,
say
see, that's
yeah.
the idea. That is the idea. Had a National Guard as a show of force
Okay.
to put
As an
some
intimidation
to
tactic,
put some
as an
intimidation.
intimidation tactic.
Exactly. To put some fear in those that was just
Okay,
hanging
so
around
why
doing
are we
nothing.
using Tennessee troopers then?
Because they can't trust Memphis police.
They are arresting Memphis police, old school.
I
They
know,
are
but
doing it.
Memphis police can't be trusted. And it ain't no telling if they were told to stand down or what.
Yeah,
That's not coming out. Now, I do know in Chicago, Chicago police were told by the mayor, and it is written on paper, y'all don't do shit.
yeah. Candy, there was South Memphis. One jumped off the Lamar, and the other one got killed in a freak accident on the Third Street Bridge. Candy, by the Tennessee State Troopers chasing another vehicle in a one-way construction lane. There was nothing he could do. as the witnesses may say. Sad
Yeah,
situation right there, y'all.
yeah. It's like right now, it's that time.
Okay.
They finna start fireworks, firework
Yeah.
display or whatever it is. I'm like, they don't ever get tired of shooting fireworks down here. People be like, what the hell was that? It wasn't gunshots. What? No, that's fireworks. Yeah,
Yeah.
it ain't the 4th of July. It don't have to be. They shoot fireworks. You know,
Yeah.
shoot. What you shooting fireworks for? It's my mama birthday. They don't give a damn.
At all.
Shoot. What y'all shooting fireworks for? My foot don't hurt no more.
I don't know what area the girl said them kids can go out and play it though. I don't even know what area that
Yeah, and
is.
that's the thing. She said in the backyard of the house, and she ain't got to be watching them, and
Oh,
they
you had
ain't got to
one
run.
old school. You had one old school talking about where y'all young motherfuckers at now. Your ass in the house playing games. They fucking with us.
Yeah, between the
Man,
one
these
with,
old schools in Memphis so goddamn mad right now. They arrested your granddaddy. They arrested your granddaddy here, man. I ain't seen no choppers in the grocery store. I ain't even seen a damn handgun under a young person's arm the wrong way.
yeah, I mean, and that's normally that's they be walking. They got doggone
I ain't
ex,
seen it.
ex, extended magazine stuck in their front pocket, walking around looking
Yeah, yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Tickle your pickle. You tickling your pickle. That what you doing.
Yeah,
You gonna
all that
shoot it
old.
off.
See, so
This motherfucker
and
got
that and that and that's what
he
I've
got
been
the
seeing
gun.
on. That's what I've
He
been
got the
seeing on.
gun inside his pants pocket with skinny jeans on and
Yeah,
damn that shot his leg off digging in his pocket for a lighter.
yeah. See, dumb. But I just be like, all right, and the way they've been walking around like that, that's looking intimidating. Now you got the National Guard out there, and now what people ain't looking at is something that one of they ain't paying attention to this. Now remember when they had that supposed to have been October 1st.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
need to be working if you getting SNAP benefits. Remember that?
Yup. What's up, Lady MT 901? Memphis News Talk. What's up, man? Memphis Talk.
Now, what happened with that was it was a government shutdown on the 1st,
Okay.
so that delays that whole thing until November 1st. They
Ooh.
already talking about a bunch of people ain't gonna get nothing on the 1st of the month
Let
because number
me see.
one, the moratorium, not the moratorium, whatever it is. If you ain't got no doggone job, they ain't gonna pay you. And then with the government shutdown, that's money that's gonna be cut.
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
like, yeah. So man, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. They giving me, because I seen this one video. This chick talking about some. Well, I got two kids, and I just can't work. I don't have
Yes.
no support system, and I moved someplace else, and it's like, okay, y'all talk all
All
of this
them
talk.
goddamn lame ass excuses that they give you to get what they trying to get. Let go.
That's it. Using the system because it's like this here. I had this one got upset on this panel with me. I said, you know what? You could look across the room and look at a doggone Gucci
Uh huh.
or a Louis Vuitton or a Michael Kors bag sitting on the table. From across the room, you can look at it and tell if it's a fake.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, look, them hoes want to get the government assistance. They want to look good. I mean, let them hoes have their few stamps on old school. Let the hoes
Man,
have it, man. Damn.
nah.
Let them go. All
Mm-mm.
right, okay. They been
Nope.
having this shit for too long.
Like damn that. Cause I'm like
I
this
I
here.
wonder if they knew now what they wish they would have knew then, what they would have started saving money for a real house.
No, they ain't working. How you gonna get a house you ain't got no job?
Shit, sell that ass in that goddamn Section 8 apartment. The fuck, you
You
better use your
that
damn
ain't that
apartment.
you
Shit,
no,
them
you
hoes
got
were cooking on styrofoam plates, trying to sell
uh-huh.
them out them goddamn Section 8 ass shit, man. Come on.
Right. And you gonna need 10% to put down, you gonna need a credit history. And if you only got one of them, like we was talking before, remember, your credit score is a 620, you finna pay
They done
outrageous.
start sending out letters for Section 8.
Yeah. Y'all getting the hell
Saying
out.
what? What these
Government,
letters say?
government shutdown. We ain't paying.
Well, what
Government
they gonna do?
shutdown. People finna be homeless as hell. They're gonna be selling
Man,
that
we are
box.
the world around here, man.
They're gonna be selling that box.
Oh my God, cottage cheese.
They're gonna be selling that box.
Oh my
See,
God, cottage cheese.
they're gonna be selling that box. And I was like, talking all that. "Yeah, well, if a nigga don't do this and a nigga don't do that, all right, now you ain't gonna have no place to do a nigga.
Yeah, but
Made
I
no
gotta
damn
go
sense.
get up
Oh,
off of here. My husband calling me now, old school. I gotta go.
I hear that.
Love old school. Thanks for coming through, man.
All right, I'll holler at you later.
I holla. Thanks. And y'all, is Memphis safe? Honestly, I don't know. Peace. And remember, people stress out when you give a fuck. So take time out and don't give a fuck one day. And watch how your stress level go down. Peace.